the Gristleizer, built from a kit from a Fuzzdog. You can't buy these, they're not available commercially. They were made by a company called Endangered Audio Research most recently, and they are now out of production. You can occasionally come across one on eBay, usually the US eBay, but otherwise it's impossible to just go out and buy a Gristleizer. Now, a Gristleizer was something used by Throbbing Gristle in the 70s. It's a combination of it's kind of a tremolo, but also a filter. So you've got this timer, this envelope, which is adjustable in speed, just like a tremolo is. I've actually put a logarithmic pot there when it should be a linear one, so it's a bit fussy when it comes to the speed. So micro movements really. So you got speed, you've got depth, like you do on a tremolo again. This one here adjusts the bias. It uses an 18-volt power supply, but it does have a charge pump built in, so you can use it with your normal sort of Boss adapters on your pedal board. And the bias adjusts how much positive or negative voltage goes into the circuit. It doesn't have any effect on the tremolo, the VCA, as far as I've discovered. Only the filter, so I'll come to that. And then this is the level knob, which is just your volume. So I've got my Telecaster plugged into it, as seen here, and it's running straight into Guitar Rig because I don't have an amplifier currently. So we're in VCA mode. That's what this switch does, switches between VCA and VCF, so we're in basically tremolo mode. This, oh yeah, and this one here is a 4-way switch, which gives you different shape waveforms to control your filter or your amplifier. So it's currently on sawtooth. That's backwards sawtooth. You can kind of hear the difference. I don't know if it will come through. Yeah, and then number 3 is just a sine wave, which you can adjust on the board to make it a little bit more triangle-like. I've got it somewhere between at the moment. And the last one is a square wave, a pulse. So, tremolo. Sounds familiar? Choppy. Bias doesn't do anything here, it'll just kill your volume. And then the reverse sawtooth. So the difference between those two, sawtooth, and then I'll change to reverse. So you can hear it going backwards. And then as you take the level, it tends to get sort of very grainy. Sort of almost get a ring mod type effect there. Sawtooth is a bit. And then square wave, which is very symmetrical. Okay, then if you flip it over into the VCF mode, this is where it really gets interesting. So, instead of That instead of the speed controlling the amplifier going on and off, this is controlling the filter. So it's a little bit like an auto wah, I suppose. That's just on square wave. You can take the depth down to take the resonance out of it a bit.